What's going on, guys? We are back with another pop report update. This is going to be report number 72, going over the week of October 10th through October 16th. We will be starting off with PSA. PSA graded a total of 267,452 cards this week. That is ranked as number 2 on the all-time total list, on the weekly total list. So number 2 with 267,000. Lead dog this week was TCG, as most weeks it is. TCG followed up by baseball with 58,000, and then pretty much a tie with football and basketball with 52,000 apiece. Soccer came in at 11,000. Boxing came in at 3,000. Miscellaneous cards at 3,000, and non-sports cards came in at 7,000. Everything else was kind of like at 1,000 or under. After that, hockey was at 9,000 too. I forgot hockey there, but yeah, PSA 267,000 this week, so they keep cranking them out. All right, CSG graded a total of 10,116 cards this week, which is an increase compared to last week when they graded 8,800, increase of 1,310 compared to last week. Leading the way this week is football with 3,180, and then it's baseball with 2,867, and then basketball with 2,348. Their all-time total right now currently sits at 1.1 million cards. Moving on to CGC. This is a sister company of CSG. They only grade Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. This week they graded a total of 28,751. 340 of those are Magic, and then the remaining 28,411 were Pokemon cards. So 28,000, that's an increase compared to last week when they graded 24,000, increase of 4,633. And their all-time total sits at right shy of 2 million cards. So, all right, moving on to the smaller companies here. HGA graded a total of 602 cards this week, which is a decrease compared to last week when they graded 100. Decrease of last week of 190 cards, where they graded a total of 792 cards. Their all-time total currently sits at 426,491 cards. Ace Grading, again, this is another similar company like CGC, where they only grade Pokemon, and they are based out of UK. They graded a total of 74 unique cards, which is a decrease compared to last week when they graded 102, decrease of 28. Their pop report currently shows 7,769 unique Pokemon cards, and again, each of those have quite a number of cards graded into each. So their total pop count on their pop count is, I've heard, it's somewhere around 50,000. So it's quite a bit larger than 7,000. All right, moving on to COMC. COMC is a selling platform. It's found online. It's pretty cool. I like it. I do quite a bit of buying and selling on there. I'm not a big whale, but I do do some transactions on there, right? This week they added a total of 15,975 unique cards to their selling platform, which is pretty good compared to where they've been at before, several weeks before. So last week they had 18,000, this week they had 15,000. Pretty much for the last 2 months prior to that, they were averaging around 12,000, so they're a little bit above average right now. So we'll keep monitoring what's going on there. The biggest gain this week was baseball with 4,300 unique cards added, and then football with 3,900, basketball with 2,200 cards. So, all right. Moving on to MySlabs. MySlabs is one of my favorite selling platforms. They don't get the same amount of eyeball traffic as like eBay, but You don't deal with the nonsense that you do with eBay with refunds and cancellations and stuff like that. All sales here pretty much final unless there's some pretty major reason for it. So what I do is I keep track of kind of like what's going on with the card section of it. And MySlabs also sells unopened wax, and they sell comic books, but I only collect the data for the cards. So for the graded cards, they added a total of 1,650 graded cards to their selling platform last week, which is pretty good because now it sits at 124,099 compared to the week prior where they were at 122,449, so not too bad. The raw cards actually stayed zero flat. It was pretty much I had to do a double check because I don't think this has ever happened. Raw cards stayed at 12,357. Different sports went up and down, but the net effect of all the different categories that are found on MySlabs was a zero effect. So right now there are currently 12,357 raw card listings, or not right now, but this was as of Sunday evening when I took these numbers here. And then the sold listings, there was 780 sold listings for cards. This is a combination of slabbed, raw, and raw card lots, which is a decrease compared to last week of 130. Last week they had 910 sold listings. And so I just want to point to this last chart here. This is all the sold listings. So what I do is I just keep track of the last 6 weeks here. And as we can see, the sold listings have been pretty much going down every week except for one for the last 6 weeks. So it is a little bit alarming to say the least, because usually you want the sold listings to kind of stay flat or increase, especially when the number of cards on their platform keeps going up. You would want the sold listings to also go up with it, but unfortunately that's not what's going on here. So but I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll probably be doing a video on this maybe this week or next week, but that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Take care, be safe. Let me know if you have any questions, and talk to you later. Bye.